Welcome to my channel EasyML. In this video, let us summarize the whole workflow when it comes to cluster analysis. Let us examine the steps when it comes to building cluster analysis. Recall, the main aim of cluster analysis is to group observations into distinct clusters. The first step when it comes to cluster analysis is to plot the within group sum of squares plot, that is the WSS plot. This plot will help us choose the optimum number of clusters. Recall, the kink in this plot is where the optimum number of clusters lie. Well, there are no default packages or libraries available in R to build this plot. Hence, we need to write a function manually. The code for this WSS plot function is easily available online. Now let us move on to the next step, that is to build the cluster analysis model. Well, if you can recall, in the introductory video, I had mentioned that there are various ways to perform cluster analysis. But in this course, we have only explored the k-means clustering technique. The stats package in R has a function called k-means, and this function will help us execute cluster analysis. Note that we will feed the optimum number of clusters from the previous step as an input into this k-means function. Now let us move on to the last step, that is evaluating cluster analysis. Well, one of the best ways to evaluate whether or not cluster analysis has been executed properly is by looking at either the cluster plot or looking at the cluster centers. Both these methods will help us understand whether the clusters are distinct or not. The ggplot2 package in R has a function called autoplot, and this autoplot function can help build cluster plots. Well, as for cluster centers are available as a part of the aforementioned k-means function from the previous step. In the next video, we will delve into the other branch of unsupervised learning, that is dimension reduction. Thank you and stay tuned.